Hi, I'm Bob McLean. Thanks for dropping by my cybersecurity channel. I'm going to be discussing all manner of things related to cybersecurity with a particular focus on ransomware to get started. Why? Because ransomware is everywhere. You can't open up the headlines on a typical day without seeing a story about another hospital, another company, another municipality getting shaken down by ransomware operators. It's everywhere. The ransom payments are varying widely. They're extorting what they think you can pay. Like the city in Alabama that just got taken down, I believe, early this summer, was extorted for $300,000. We all know about what happened in Baltimore several months ago. They were hit with ransomware and they chose to try to back up or restore from backups and wound up spending a lot of money. There was a hospital in California a couple of weeks ago that had their COVID data encrypted and stolen, and it cost them over $1 million to get it back. The Argentinian ISP for $7.5 million. That just happened as well. So the ransom demands that are being made vary widely, right? And it's just based on what the ransomware attacker thinks they can get out of you. There's no market. There's no supply demand. It's just, hey, do you think they have insurance? And maybe the insurance payment will make it easy for, say, a municipality to pay. Or what is their data worth? What is the business worth? And you can have an insurance policy and have it cover virtually nothing because the ransom payment is just arbitrary. So is every attack a ransomware attack? It seems that way. Now, and what happened? Because it wasn't like this all the time. And one of the great enabling technologies of the whole ransomware industry is the fact that Bitcoin and other digital currencies came into being. They have no central authority. There's no money laundering oversight. There were no regulations. It's simply the digital currency and all the details that make that up. When a ransomware attacker establishes a wallet that you have to pay money into, they just take it out. It's anonymous. It's traceless. Perhaps intelligence agencies around the world are trying to get into the inner workings so that they can stem the tide of all the illegal activity, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. So Bitcoin and digital currencies, they give an attacker immediate payment, immediate gratification. They don't have to steal data and then try to sell it on the dark web. They don't have to steal bank account numbers with usernames. They don't have to steal email addresses with usernames. Those are smaller time operators, and their business model requires more patience to pay off. And quite frankly, if Yahoo's email addresses and usernames are stolen again, they may not get anything for them because the easiest way to get money out of a company is to encrypt its data and prevent them from using it. If you remember back, the ransomware started attacking homeowner PCs, and the ransom demand would be a couple of $100, $200, $300. Ransomware operators got more sophisticated and started breaking into companies and started getting more payments. And now with the publicity of various entities paying large ransoms to get back in business, get back in service, it's just emboldening the entire industry. Can it be stopped? Can anything be secured to the point where you don't have to worry about it? And the answer is really no. If you have anything connected to the internet, it is vulnerable in some form. However, we can take steps to mitigate the impact of an attack. We can take steps to detect an attack earlier. We can close up our vulnerabilities. We can do a whole lot of things that will improve your odds of getting through a ransomware attack with the least disruption as possible. And in the next segment, I'll discuss the flow of a ransomware attack, and then we'll get into some tactics. I'd like to keep it at a higher strategic level, but there are some immediately applicable tactics that can improve your chances of minimizing the damage of a ransomware attack. I hope you're finding this useful. Thanks. We'll be back with the second segment shortly.